Welcome to JMCV Learning. Now I am going to teach you about factors and multiples. Today our lesson is factors and multiples. First we are going to learn how to identify factors. Today we are going to learn about how to identify factors. Now look at the first example. If your teacher gives you 8 oranges, how can you make different heaps using them? Now it means you want to make different heaps, you know heaps. Okay, first you can get 8 oranges together and you can make one heap. Okay, 8 oranges are there, so there is a one heap. Okay, now all together there are 8, or you can divide this into 2 parts. It means 4. It means in here one heap contain 4 oranges. Now how many heaps are there? There are 2 heaps. Each heap contain 4 oranges. Here one heap. How many oranges in one heap? 8. Okay. And after that again you can take 2 by 2. Then how many heaps can you make? 2, 4, 6, 8. And how many heaps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 heaps and each heaps contain 2 oranges. Each heap contain 2 oranges, or else we can take 1 by 1. So how many heaps are there? There are 8 heaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each heap contain 1 orange. Okay, so how many heaps are there? 8 heaps. Okay. Now using with this we can get idea about the factors. Okay, now here one heap and it contains 8. So when we multiply together, what is the answer? 8. And there are 2 heaps and each heap contains 4 oranges. When we multiply them together we can get the answer as 8. Okay, and after that okay, there are 4 heaps, no, and each heap contain 2 oranges, so 4 times 2, 8. After that each heap contain, there are 8 heaps and each heap contain 1 orange, so 1 times 8, 8. Okay, now this 8 we can write as product of 2 numbers. Okay, this 8 we can write as product of 2 numbers. These 2 numbers we known as the factors of 8. Okay, so we know this 2 numbers as factors of 8. It means very easily we can divide this number by these 2 numbers. No, it means we can divide 8 by 8. The answer is 1, and we can divide 8 by 1. The answer is 8. Okay, it means if we write 2 numbers products of some number and we these products we known as the factors of that number. Okay, now 1 times 8, 8, 2 times 4, 8, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 1, 8. When a whole number is written as a product of 2 whole numbers, okay, this is a whole number and these are the 2 products. Those 2 numbers are known as factors of the original number. So those 2 are factors of this original number. Okay, so what are the factors of 8? 1 is there, again 1 is there, we need to write 1, 1, 2, 4 and 8. Then these are the factors of 8. Second example, find the factors of 18. Now we are going to find the factors of 18. Okay, now you know 1 times 18. The answer is 18. So, we have to write those numbers as a product. Okay, again we can write 2 times 9. 2 times 9 also 18. Again 3 times 8 also 18. After that, sorry, 3 times 6. 1 times 18, 2 times 9 and 3 times 6. Again 6 times 3, 18. 9 times 2, 18. 18 times 1. Again same thing repeating in here, okay. Now what are the factors then? We can take 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Okay, again the same numbers, no, 1, 2, 3 like that, no. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Those are factors of 18. So factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. I think now you are very clear about these factors. Now you know how to find the factors. Now we are going to find the factors using multiplication table. Finding factors using multiplication table. Okay, for that first we need to write the multiplication table. 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 2, 2, 1 times 3, 3, 1 times 4, 4, 1 times 5, 5. 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 5, 10. Okay. 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 2, 6, 3 times 3, 9, 3 times 4, 12, 3 times 5, 15. Okay, after that 4 times 1, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 4 times 3, 12, 4 times 4, 16, 4 times 5, 20. After that 5 times table. 5 times 1, 5, 5 times 2, 10, 5 times 3, 15, 5 times 4, 20, 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 1, 6, 6 times 2, 12, 6 times 3, 18, 6 times 4, 24, 6 times 5, 30. Okay. 7 times 1, 7, 7 times 2, 14, 7 times 3, 21, 7 times 4, 28, 7 times 5, 35. Okay. Now I need to find the factors of 6. Find the factors of 6. I am going to find the factors of 6 using this multiplication table. Now you want to circle number 6 here, here, here. Okay. Now look at this. 2 times 3. Again 3 times 2. Again 6 times 1. Okay. Now, so what are the factors then? 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there and 6. So, what are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3 and 6. These are the factors of 6. Okay, now you know how to find the factors using this multiplication table. Okay. Now finding the factors using the method of division. Now you now look at this example. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. You know what are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now you know when we divide 6 from these using with these numbers, we can get the answer without any remainder. No? Okay, we will check it first. 6 want to divide by 1. What is the answer? 6. And what is the remainder? Remainder is 0. No remainder. And after that 6 want to divide by 2. What is the answer? 3. And remainder 0. Okay. And when we divide 6 by 3, what is the answer? 2. And remainder 0. And 6 divided by 6, the answer is 1 and remainder 0. So now you can understand, when we divide the original number by using with the factors, there is no remainder. So very easily we can divide the original number by factors. Okay. Now if now you want to find the if we take 4, want to check whether 4 is a factor of 6 or not. So we can divide this 6 by 4. If we need to find, we need to find whether this 4 is a factor of 6 or not. So we need to find this 6 by 4. How many 4's in 6? 1. 1 times 4, 4. Then 2 is remaining. So what is the remainder? 2. So we can take this 4 is not a factor of 6. Okay children, now when we divide like this, if there is a remainder, we can identify that is not a factor of that original number. If a certain whole number can be divided by another whole number such that there is no remainder, then we identify the second number as a factor of the first number. Okay. Now find the two factors of 15 using method of division. Now we are going to find the factors of 15 using the division method. So we can divide 15 by, first we will divide by 2. How many 2's in 15? 7. 7 times 2, 14. Then 1 is remaining. So now when we read these sentences, we identify. So when we divide it, we cannot get any remainder. So this 2 is not a factor of 15. Okay. After that we can divide this 15 by 3. How many 3's in 15? 5. Okay. So this is not a factor of 2 is not a factor of 15. So 5 times 3, 15. 15 subtract 15, 0. So 5. We can take 5 as a factor of 15. We need to find another one. Now we will divide by 4. How many 4's in 15? 3. 3 times 4, 12. Now what is the remaining one? 3. So 4's are not a factor of 15. Now we can divide 15 by 5. How many 5's in 15? 5, 10, 15. 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 2, 10 and 5 times 3, 15. So there are 3 5's. 3 times 5, 15, 0. Then, 3, no, here 3 and 5. 3 and 5 are factors of 15. Okay children. Okay. I think now you are very clear about this part. No, it means now you know how to find factors using with this division method. Okay. Now we are going to talk about multiples. First I am going to teach about multiples of 2. How to find the multiples of 2? 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 2, 4. 3 times 2, 6. 4 times 2, 8. Okay, then these 2, 4, 6, 8. Those are multiples of 2. Now after that we will discuss about multiples of 3. How to find the multiples of 3? You want to multiply the number by 3. 1 times 3, 3. 2 times 3, 6. 3 times 3, 9. So these 3, 6, 9 are multiples of 3. Are you clear about the multiples? Those numbers we known as multiples of 2. those numbers we known as multiples of 3. Okay. Now, example 1. First example, price of an orange is 8 rupees. Find the price of 5 oranges. Okay, now price of an orange is 8 rupees. Price of an orange. Orange equal 8 rupees. Okay, children. Now we need to find the price of 5 oranges. So what do we need to do? Now price of an orange is 8 rupees. Price of 5 oranges. How can we find it? You want to multiply this 8 by 5. 8 times 5. 8 times 1, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 5 means 40. So what is the answer? 40 rupees. Then this 40 means it's a multiple of 8 and 5. Okay, this 40 is a multiple of 8 and 5. Under this divisibility part, what does mean divisibility? The ability of one whole number to divide another whole number without a remainder. We call that is a divisibility. First, examining whether a number is divisible by 2. Now there is an example. Okay. Write 1 to 20 numbers. You must write 1 to 20 numbers and circle the numbers which is divisible by 2. You must write 1 to 20 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now, you want to circle the numbers which divisible by 2. Can you divide 1 by 2? No, we can't. Can you divide 2 by 2? Yes. 2 divide 2 mean 1. So, you want to circle number 2. 3. Can you divide 3 by 2? No, you know 1 and remain 1. So, we cannot get 3 also. 4. Yes. There are 2 2's in 4. So, we can circle 4 also. What about 6? 5. Can you divide 5 by 2? No. 6? Yes, we can divide 6 by 2. 6 divided by 2 means 3. 7? Can't. 8? Can. It means 2 times 4, 8. No. So, when we divide 8 by 2, the answer is 4. 9? Can't. 10? Can. 10 divided by 2 means 5. 11? Can't, because when we divide 11 by 2, 1 is remaining. 12? Can. 12 divided by 2 means 6. 13? Can't. 14? 14 divided by 2 means 7. 15? Can't. 16? Can. 16 divided by 2, 8. Okay. After that 17. Can't. 1 is remaining. 18 can. 18 divided by 2 means 9. 19 can't. 20 can. Now if you observe these numbers, now look at the digit, that last digit. One's place digit is 2O, 4O, 6O, 8. See, here also the same 8, 2, 4, 6. And 0 also there, no? It means if the last digit 2O, 4O, 6O, 8. 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, that number can divisible by 2. Okay. It means if the ones digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, that number can divisible by 2. Okay, children. Okay. Now after that, we are going to talk about the number divisible by 5. Okay. We want to get the same thing. Now look at the second example, examining whether a number is divisible by 5. Now you want to write 1 to 20. You want to write 1 to 20 numbers and circle the numbers which is divisible by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now look at these numbers. You know, 1 cannot divide by 2. Sorry, 1 cannot divide by 5, 2 cannot divide by 5, 3 cannot divide by 5, 4 cannot divide by 5, but 5 can divide by 5. So 5 can divide by 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. 6 can't, 7 can't, 8 can't, 9 can't, but 10 can divide by 5. 10 divided by 5, 2. 11 can't, 12 can't, 13 can't, 14 can't, but 15 can. 15 divided by 5 means 3. 16 can't, 17 can't, 18 can't, 19 can't, 19 can't, but 20 can. 20 divided by 5 means 4. Okay, then 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Now if you observe them, what is the ones place number? If the ones place number 0 or 5. If the ones place number 0 or 5, that number can divide by 5. Okay, children. Now look at this third example. Look at the third example. Now we are going to talk about examining whether a number is divisible by 10. Write 1 to 20 numbers and circle the numbers which is divisible by 10. Now you know we cannot divide by 1. We cannot divide 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 5 by 10, 6 by 10, 7 by 10, 8 by 10 and 9 by 10. But we can divide 10 by 10. When we divide 10 by 10, what is the answer? 1. So, we can divide 10 by 10. 11, can you divide by 10? Can't. 12, can't. 13 also can't. 14, can't. 15, can't. 16, also can't. 17, can you divide 17 by 10? Can't. 18, we cannot divide 18 by 10. 19 also the same. 20, we can divide 20 by 10. What is the answer? 2. Now if you talk about, if you observe these two answers, what is the ones place? What is the ones place number? If the ones place number is 0, that number can divisible by 10. Okay, children. I think now you are very clear about these multiple factors and multiple lessons. So you can download the study material from our website.